I would like to invite our Vice President of TURKLAB, Sayın Ayfer ADIGÜZEL. Sizi kürsüye davet ediyorum.
Honorable representatives from state organizations, distinguished guests from EUROLAB, esteemed representatives of the industry, dear TURKLAB board members and members, it's indeed a great pleasure for me today to welcome all of you in the seminar on good practices for sustainable laboratories within the scope of the international conference hosted by TURKLAB in collaboration with Europe. In the report published by the International Union for Conservation of Nature and Natural Resources in 1980, there were some determinations that development was no longer sustainable for the first time. After 40 years in the publication of this report, which emphasizes the importance of sustainability, governments and institutions started to give priority to sustainability in their strategic plans, along with the pandemic, where compelling changes were experienced with the environmental, social, and economic dimensions. As we all aware that we have entered a new world system in which almost all sectors are reshaped or under reshaping within the framework of green transformation, and basic changes are needed, especially the Paris Climate Agreement, which aims to keep the global temperature rise below 2 degrees Celsius, and the Green Deal, which targets a climate-neutral Europe in 2050. The parties to these agreements have created their action plans for sustainability. In our country, the Green Deal Action Plan was published and put in force by Ministry of Commerce in 2021, as you see on the slide. Sustainability action plans basically cover carbon border mechanisms, green and circular economy, green finance, clean economic and secure energy supply, sustainable agriculture, sustainable and smart transportation, combating climate change, diplomacy, information and awareness activities. Drafting of legislation work is carried out by the public authorities, while industry stakeholders are transforming linear operational processes into circular workflows. With this transformation, new testing requirements will soon arise due to green and digitalized technologies, including physical and IT infrastructure, competencies, equipments. In order for laboratories to meet these requirements, test methods must be adapted to a sustainable system. At the same time, accreditation, standardization, metrology authorities should come up with the studies to re-identify and meet the test needs of the future. All these efforts have only one goal: sustainable world, sustainable living. So, what is sustainability? Amongst the various definitions, most often quoted one comes from UN World Commission on Environment and Development. It says that sustainable development is development that meets the needs of present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. In the simplest terms, sustainability is about our children, grandchildren, and the world we leave to them. A sustainable world consists of the common denominator where environmental, social, and economic dimensions intersect. Laboratories have important roles and responsibilities to enlarge this denominator to some extent. In order to leave a livable world to future generations, reaching each of the 17 Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs, determined by UN, will only be possible with the use of conformity assessment tools, namely testing, analyzing, calibrating, etc. Because as you can see from the slides, the role of testing methods is very important in reaching the access to a wide range of goals, from poverty prevention to access to clean energy and water. Although many voluntary certification programs have already been developed to access these SDGs, it's expected that laboratories will work on test methods that will meet the requirements of the circular production technologies and also provide sustainable services by focusing on digitalization and artificial intelligence. The 1 million TIC employees, testing, inspection, and certification employees, scattered in more than 160 countries around the globe, offer conformity assessment services that are vital for the quality infrastructure of the countries they serve. Current estimates of the size of the conformity assessment sector globally, including first, second, and third party activities, are in the order of 200 billion US dollar, and it's expected to exceed 260 billion by 2025. The independent TIC sector currently estimated to account for just 40% of this. In order for laboratories to increase their share of the global market, along with the requirements for sustainability, it is crucial that they are ready for a sustainable future and work in collaboration with the other stakeholders in the ecosystem. In the seminar we will hold today, examples of the best practices in sustainable laboratories will be shared. Requirements for laboratories to meet the expectations of the future will be highlighted, and new approaches in accreditation for sustainable laboratories will be focused by speakers from state and private companies. I would like to conclude my speech with a special thanks to those who have made a valuable contributions to the delivery of the event to you. To EUROLAB board members, board of directors, which made it possible for this event to be held in Istanbul. To EUROLAB Secretary General Ms. Laura Martin and Policy Officer Ms. Martina Razzaboni, with whom we work with pleasure in close collaboration. To TURKLAB Board of Directors for allocating resources. To TURKLAB President Mr. Halit Karaboğa, Vice President Mr. Çağatay Turan, Honorary President Mr. Dr. Ömer Güzel, and Vice President Ms. Neşe Güneş. To Conference Event Working Group, to our sponsor companies, to TURKLAB Operation Manager Ms. Nilüfer Akkoyun, who works with devoting throughout the process. I sincerely thank to all of you for your coming. I hope it will be a productive seminar for our participants, stakeholders, and our industry, where we live with the concrete outputs from this talk. Thank you very much for your coming.